Hi everyone, in this video I am going to share with you my week 6 update on the Fast 800 diet. This morning I weighed in at 161.6 pounds. Last week I weighed in at 159.6 pounds, so I had a 2-pound weight gain. Now this week is a little bit different because I am on my period. It's a little bit TMI, but it's important because, you know, during your period your weight fluctuates throughout. So I went up to almost like 4 pounds. However, this morning I did my measurement and my measurement was 35.5 inches around the waist. Last week was 35.5. So my waistline has stayed the same. My blood sugar was 151 milligrams over deciliter. So what I've learned this week is that hormones are so important in weight loss. And it also affects your insulin and even your waistline, because I was very bloated this week. But especially for those of you women out there who are premenopausal or going through menopause, it's just so much harder to lose the weight, and I do sympathize with you. Definitely do. If you're 50 years or older, it is hard. Even 40. If you're 40, you're supposed to naturally gain a pound every year. Just if you're just doing the same, you know, diet that you've always been doing or eating. And I give you a lot of credit for doing what you're doing and just, you know, trying to be healthy and keep healthy, or trying to lose weight. That is very inspiring to me. Be kind to yourself and understand that that it's not anything that you are physically doing. It's just your body going through the changes. So this week I stayed the course. I continue on the 800 calorie diet, although I felt like I wanted to just, you know, when I started seeing the weight gain, and especially when I saw the inches go up, I was just thinking, you know, I think this week I'm just going to take a break and eat what I want, just being more lenient with myself this week. But I decided not to do that. I just decided to stay the course and continue onward with the Fast 800 diet. Trying to do my time restricted eating, although this week I wasn't as strict as, you know, I usually am, where I wait and only eat within a 1 hour window. I was more open to eating within a 4 to 6 hour window every other day. So just however I felt that day was what I did. And I did try to stay around 800 calories. Some days I hit 900, and I think even one day I hit 1,000 calories because I snacked outside of my time window. Again, it's 11 o'clock at night, so that's just, I think my husband and I were talking about something a little bit stressful, and so I do that, you know. And I had some beef jerky that I made, tasted it, and tasting it I end up eating like more than I needed to, and then up my calories to 1,000 that day, which, because I've already did my 800 and I ate that, and so that kind of made it go up more. And also, you guys know, like when you are on your period, you sometimes crave chocolate. So I found this new chocolate bar, but what is made up of the sugar part is actually stevia, and it tastes really good. It doesn't have an aftertaste like stevia normally would have, and so I really enjoyed that. I'm gonna melt it down and mix it with 100% dark chocolate, and I will have like a higher chocolate percentage. So I think that's what I'm gonna do next time. As far as phase 1 of the Fast 800 diet goes, which is where you're eating only 800 calories a day, with time restricted eating, I think that I am going to be doing this for the last week. So this week is going to be week 7 is going to be my last week, and then when I reach when I get to week 8, I'm going to go into the 5-2 diet, where I'm fasting 2 days out of the week. But I think that I just need to kind of take a break a little bit and not stress so much over how many calories I'm eating and feeling bad if I go over the 800 calories. But I will still continue to do low carb, do time restricted eating, and do the fasting 2 days a week. I want to go to phase 2, and I think I'm going to try it for 1 week. Not this week though. I'm going to continue with the phase 1 for this final week, and then I'll do it for the following week, and then see how that goes, and decide on whether I need to come back to this stage or continue on. And it's not just, you know, the weight gain, because this week is not. I'm not even counting this week as, you know, a setback at all. But it's just something that has been weighing on me, and I feel like I've been really hard on myself, and I just want to just take it back a little bit and be able to just not be so stressed over the insulin and the blood sugar and everything, and maybe that break will help me to get back into the right mindset. One thing I want to mention too is that on the fast 800 diet, doing low carb, my period is starting to become more regular now, and that is great because I have PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, and so being able to have a regular period is so important to me. Know that I am aware that some women who do low carb actually start not having their periods, but for me, or if they do have their period, it's irregular. However, for me, because my period has always been irregular, with the low carb diet and the 800 calorie fast 800 diet with the low carb eating, and I think also with the time restricted eating, I am able to start having my period more regularly. So the last 2 cycles has been very good. That's really great, and I am grateful for that. Okay, and I thank you all for watching and for supporting me, and I will see you guys next Thursday. Bye. As for, why must these plain?